Hello everyone. So I mentioned a while back that I was going to do a video using the stuff I got out of that little cooler. Well, this is the little piece that I was searching for. There's a little Peltier device in here. A Peltier is a semiconductor device that's made up of a whole bunch of little thermocouples inside of it. A thermocouple is kind of like what they use inside of furnaces to tell how hot something gets. What it is, it's two different pieces of metal, or two different materials that are wound together. And when heat is applied, they generate a very small voltage. Well, in this case, this is a semiconductor, and there's a bunch of them. So there's a little chip in here that's got I think it's 126 or 176 junctions. That's how many thermocouples there are. Each thermocouple, the voltage that it generates is very minimal on its own, but when you put them all together, it can add up. Well, I've tested this one here, and I managed to get, I think it topped out at 2.9 volts and about 210 milliamps, which that's respectable. So I'll show you what we can do with it. So in this instance, I'm going to take this heat sink, I'm going to put it on top of this ice here. Not that I really need it. And let's go over here and look. As you can see right now, we're really not even at a volt. It's down at like 0.2 volts. It's starting to climb a little bit because it's cool. And down here, I have a little bitty LED light on it. It's not illuminated at this time. So let's take this hot water, and I'm just going to set it right on top of that thing. Let's sit here and watch our voltages. Voltage is climbing up. Half a volt, 0.6 volt. Now let's watch this little LED. I promise I'm not doing anything funny, but once this thing gets up to about 1.5 volts, the LED should start to glow because that's the breakdown voltage when they start to illuminate. So let's see, we're at 1 volt, 1.1, almost 1.2. Still going. It takes a little bit for the heat to transfer from one side to the other. So we're still kind of sitting here. See that? Look down here at the light. It's still not on. We're 1.3, 1.4, 1.45, 1.5. It's not glowing yet. Are you gonna glow? Okay. 1.6. I think it's starting to glow. Can't really tell. I got the bright lights on. You see a little red glow in the middle of it there. It's getting brighter. 1.7. Yeah, it's definitely glowing. 1.7. And you should notice that now. Almost 1.8. We're getting up to the working voltage of the LED itself now. Okay, so what good's that? Well, when it's by itself, not so much. But I believe I could probably push the heat a lot further than this. I can probably push it up to 350 degrees, which means I could probably get 3-4 volts out of that cell. And if I had 3 or 4 of them, I could hook it up to get 12 volts out of there. And at 12 volts, I can pretty much power just about anything I want to within reason, as long as the ampacity is not too high. 12 volts at an amp is pretty respectable, and I feel I could probably get that with a few of these things tied together, which, you know, I don't plan on doing it. But I just thought I'd show you that. Yeah, just a little self-generator. It's called a Peltier device. And, you know, it's just kind of cool. You know, let me know what you think. Thanks.